because she has made herself into the new Amber Heard.
Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up, because Hollywood's most polarizing starlet, Amber Heard, has just crawled out of hiding in a jaw-dropping twist. We're talking about her unexpected support for none other than America's sweetheart, Blake Lively, in an explosive feud with actor-director Justin Baldoni. Trust me, this story has more shocking parallels, crazy rumors, and online chaos than you'll believe, so stay tuned.
And now he's going full Johnny Depp on her to show that she was the bully, she was the one harassing him, and this guy who had, comparatively very little power was forced now to come out and tell the truth about Blake Lively.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Wait, Amber Heard is stepping out in public to take sides again? We've been down this road before. And yes, you'd be absolutely right. After her highly publicized legal battle with Johnny Depp, which, by the way, turned into a social media tsunami, Amber took a step back from the limelight, or so we thought. But as insiders claim, once you've tasted controversy, you just can't quit. Well, folks, she's back, and she's picking sides in the raging conflict between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. If you've somehow missed it, Blake Lively, star of Gossip Girl, queen of witty tweets, and all-around golden girl, found herself at the center of an alleged behind-the-scenes meltdown while filming with Justin Baldoni. They were working on a highly anticipated project. Some are calling it a potential Me Too storyline waiting to explode. Then, like a lightning bolt, claims of harassment, conflicts, and rumored smear campaigns started swirling.
Are you going to sue Blake Lively too?
Into oblivion, Megan.
But here's the kicker. The same PR strategists who helped Johnny Depp polish his public image during that infamous trial are, according to sources, also working with Justin Baldoni. Does this ring a bell? You bet it does. And that's precisely why Amber Heard's support of Blake has set tongues wagging faster than any Hollywood rumor mill you've ever seen. According to mysterious insider leaks, plus a statement that apparently reached NBC News, Amber Heard decided to step forward and publicly declare her support for Lively. She compared Blake's alleged experiences with social media smear tactics to her own. Talk about deja vu. In Heard's own words, allegedly, she warns that online trolls and media manipulation can bury the truth before anyone gets a chance to stand up. Sound familiar? It's the same cry she made during her high-stakes showdown with Johnny Depp. And guess what? Social media once again is eating this up, only this time with a heaping portion of eye rolls. Sources close to Blake Lively say she's grateful for the solidarity, if only the messenger didn't come with so much baggage. Because let's face it, whether you believe Heard was right or wrong, her name alone triggers an online storm. One fan on Twitter exclaimed, "Amber Heard is the last person Blake needs defending her." Another posted, "This cameo is more cringe than a direct-to-video sequel." We also have some supporters of Heard cheering her on for sticking up for a fellow woman in Hollywood. But even those fans are cautious, because no one wants a repeat of the fiasco that overshadowed the Depp versus Heard trial, where everything turned into a 24/7 circus of memes, allegations, and questionable fan edits.
Someone asked me recently why this particular case has seized the world. It was just a perfect act of evil that was almost executed in broad daylight.
And now, for the reason you're really here, the parallels between these two controversies are downright spine-chilling. Let's break them down, shall we? 1. He said, she said, we're all confused how Heard accused Johnny Depp of abuse and defamation. Lively has allegedly accused Baldoni of harassment and a targeted smear campaign. Both men fired back with their own claims of being the real victims. It's like a Hollywood script recycling its greatest hits. 2. Social media trials. Oh, remember how TikTok and Twitter turned Depp versus Heard into the biggest reality show of 2022? Well, insiders suggest we're about to see a rerun. Lively's defenders have already been drowned out by folks praising Baldoni's squeaky clean do-gooder image. Meanwhile, rumor has it an entire operation is underway to systematically bury Blake's credibility, just as Amber Heard has repeatedly alleged happened to her. 3. Same PR gurus, same tactics. Insiders told Page 6 that Justin Baldoni enlisted the same crisis PR dream team that rebranded Johnny Depp as Captain Jack Sparrow 2.0. So if you notice a strangely familiar wave of viral memes or suspiciously orchestrated leaks, you might not be imagining things. According to gossip gurus, it's practically the same playbook. Sow doubt about the woman's claims, Position the male star as the misunderstood hero and watch public sympathy blossom. 4. Gendered narratives. In both conflicts, the women end up painted as diva, manipulator, or liar, while the men become saintly underdogs. Even though Blake Lively, pre-drama, was basically the internet's darling, and Amber Heard was never short on fans either, once a media war hits, guess who's labeled the problem?
Now that she's had her shot against him and she's severely damaged him with that New York Times piece and this complaint, which she managed to get leaked, now she wants a complete gag order. Now he needs to be shut down to protect her. This is very unfair to poor Blake. Why should Justin be able to release snippets to the media without the full context? That's what she said. That's what she did.
Just like Amber, Blake is now reportedly being accused of difficult behavior, turning up late to set, or looking for attention. Deja vu or what? 5. The public's whiplash. Let's not forget how quickly public sentiment can flip. Johnny Depp went from embattled star to triumphant folk hero. Meanwhile, Heard was bombarded with Amber turd jokes and conspiracies. Some fair, some absolutely savage. Now with Lively and Baldoni, we're seeing the same knee-jerk pivot. Fans are picking # Team Baldoni or # Team Lively with the same fervor. And the spotlight hog here, ironically, might end up being Amber Heard's cameo, overshadowing the entire conversation about workplace misconduct. So, how did the great netizens of the world react to Amber Heard's grand re-entry into the Hollywood battlefield? In a word, savagely. Some labeled Amber's move a desperate attempt to stay relevant. Others insisted Blake Lively's legal troubles just got worse, because Amber's track record of turning public opinion is, well, not great. A few contrarians applauded Heard, saying, at least she's consistent in calling out smear campaigns. But the biggest shocker might be Lively's rumored response. One insider whispered to TMZ that Blake is grateful but also worried about being associated with such a controversial figure. Yikes. Talk about a love-hate dynamic. And if you think that's all, hold on to your popcorn because the tabloids are feasting on every detail. From rehashing Heard's meltdown on the stand to brand new theories that Justin Baldoni is pulling a Johnny with countersuits and defamation claims. People are legit calling it Depp vs. Heard 2.0. Who would have guessed?
She has made herself into the new Amber Heard. And now he's going full Johnny Depp on her to show that she was the bully. She was the one harassing him. And this guy who had, comparatively very little power was forced now to come out and tell the truth about Blake Lively.
Will Blake Lively become the next actress hammered by online trolls, overshadowed by sensational headlines and memes? Is Justin Baldoni following in Depp's footsteps, ready to prove that no good reputation can be undone by these so-called baseless allegations? And what about Amber Heard? Has she inadvertently made things worse by aligning herself with Lively, or is she truly offering valuable insight from someone who's been there, done that? These are the million-dollar questions swirling around Tinseltown tonight, and folks, there's no simple answer. We could be looking at a redemption arc for both Lively and Heard, or we could be witnessing the start of yet another trial that splits the internet into two warring factions. Because if there's one thing Hollywood loves, it's a sequel. And apparently, so does the Twitter sphere. Now, before we wrap up, let's not forget the underlying issue. Allegations of harassment and smear campaigns are serious. If there's any truth to the claims of sabotage and bullying, it's not just tabloid fodder. It's a real concern that extends beyond the glitzy veneer of Hollywood. But this is the Amber Heard effect, folks. Every time she steps into the ring, the narrative becomes half Hollywood intrigue, half social media meltdown. Will Blake Lively harness Amber's support to bolster her own claims, or will the association blow up in her face? As for Justin Baldoni, if he does have the same PR wizards who shaped the Depp comeback, we can only expect a meticulously staged media offensive, one that either cements him as the next Teflon superstar, or drags him into the same pit of polarizing headlines that once defined Johnny Depp's every move. So, what do you think? Is Amber Heard bravely defending another woman from an alleged smear campaign, or is she stirring the pot for her own reasons? Could Blake Lively triumph where Amber Heard did not? And is Justin Baldoni truly the next Johnny Depp in the making, or is he being falsely accused? Drop your hottest takes in the comments below. Let's hear your wildest theories, your juiciest gossip, or your heartfelt hopes. Don't hold back. We know you never do. And hey, if you enjoyed this deep dive into Hollywood's latest fiasco, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. so you never miss our spicy scoops on celebrity feuds, scandals, and drama galore. Trust me, you won't want to miss our next episode, where we'll dish on rumors that a certain A-lister is filming a secret cameo in a project that might just overshadow all these controversies. Oh yes, Hollywood never sleeps, and neither do we when it comes to bringing you the inside scoop. Until next time, stay curious, stay entertained, and as always, keep sipping that celebrity tea.